In a high-end clothing store, a woman rushes to the restroom in a desperate hurry, but just as she prepares to pull down her jeans, she realizes something is horribly wrong. The denim feels completely glued to her legs. She struggles frantically to pull them off, but the jeans only constrict tighter and tighter, digging painfully deep into her flesh. No matter how much strength she uses, the cursed pants won't budge an inch. Then, the ultimate horror strikes. The woman is brutally strangled to death by her own jeans. Even more bizarrely, the jeans seem to come alive. Moving on their own, they meticulously clean up every single drop of blood at the scene, leaving the restroom spotless before vanishing without a trace, as if the murder never happened. Outside, the director is growing impatient. Frowning, he mutters to himself, "Did she fall into the toilet or something?" He quickly dispatches a curly-haired girl to check the restroom and hurry her up. The curly-haired girl bursts into the women's restroom but finds no one. Instead, she spots the eerie pair of jeans lying on the floor. As she stares at the strange logo on the fabric, she suddenly falls into a trance, as if possessed. Compelled by an unseen force, she strips off her own pants and slides into the killer jeans. Instantly, her legs twist and shake uncontrollably, swaying violently from side to side like a puppet. She cannot stop herself. Finally, she is violently hurled against a wall hook, dying instantly with a sickening thud. Professionally, the jeans clean up the scene once again, crawl back into their cardboard shipping box, and the red logo on the fabric darkens, adding a second distinct bloodstain. Discovering that the curly-haired girl has also vanished, the director's face grows incredibly dark. He sends the clever employee, Alan, back to the restroom to find them immediately. Alan searches the area but finds nothing. Just as he turns to leave, his eyes catch a stray clump of blonde hair on the floor. Terrified and confused, his heart races as he cautiously opens a storage locker, only for the curly-haired girl's corpse to tumble out right in front of him. Scared out of his wits, Alan runs to report to the director. But the director, whose entire promotion relies heavily on tomorrow's new product launch, couldn't care less about human lives. He fiercely threatens Alan, forcing him to help dispose of the body. Together, they secretly stuff the corpse into a dumpster, hiding it away like piece of trash. Alan returns to his station completely rattled, paranoid that everyone around him is a killer. Meanwhile, a guy wearing glasses opens the shipping box containing the jeans, deeply confused as to why the new arrival is sitting there. Thinking it was misplaced, he picks up the pants to return them to the warehouse, but the moment he catches sight of the logo, a look of pure infatuation washes over his eyes. Sneaking off to a deserted corner, he eagerly tries them on. The second he pulls up the zipper, the jeans viciously bite off his fingers. The pants go into a feral frenzy, savagely tearing him apart in a gruesome, bloody spectacle. When it's over, another glaring bloodstain is added to the logo. Soon after, the director calls the glasses guy over the walkie-talkie, but the response voice echoes from a nearby box. Opening it reveals the shredded body parts of the glasses guy. Alan, who had been secretly tailing him, witnesses this horrific scene and completely breaks down, desperate to call the police. Seeing that Alan can't be bought or threatened, the director's eyes turn bloodshot. Taking advantage of Alan's distraction, the director strikes him from behind, knocking him unconscious. At the same time, an internet celebrity influencer arrives at the store to record a promotional video. Just as the recording begins, the jeans silently slither up her shoulder like a venomous snake, wrapping tightly around her neck and choking her to death. Her stunned companion is left completely bewildered, but the jeans aren't done causing chaos. They slowly rise from the floor, leap onto a table, and use their two glaring back pockets to stare menacingly at the humans before lunging directly at them. When the store manager returns, the shop is completely empty, save for a single pair of jeans wiping up blood from the floor. Though the manager can't comprehend what is happening, he knows this is pure evil. Slipping away before the jeans notice him, he retreats safely to the security monitor room. Through the cameras, the manager spots his top boss, a woman who constantly bullies and torments him on a daily basis. Seizing the opportunity, he cold-bloodedly invents a lie over the phone to lure her out in into the open. The plan works flawlessly. Echoing screams of agony soon ring out from the hallway. In another part of the store, an oblivious Indian girl is busy organizing clothes, entirely unaware that the killer jeans have targeted her. Just as the jeans are about to strike, a highly addictive, catchy song begins to play. Unable to resist the rhythm, the cells in her body take over, and she starts dancing hilariously to the beat, a bizarre moment captured perfectly by a nearby camera. Right then, she receives a phone call and walks away, narrowly escaping death. Inside the monitor room, a worker named Chloe witnesses the entire sequence of events. Perplexed as to why the jeans spared the Indian girl, she wondered if it was because of the music. To test this theory, they broadcast Indian music over the store's speakers. Sure enough, a mannequin wearing the killer jeans soon comes swaying and stumbling into view. The mannequin picks up a severed human limb and uses the fresh blood to paint a tragic, horrifying backstory on the wall. It reveals that the jeans possess the spirit of a young Indian girl named Kiyu. Her company had long exploited cheap labor for large-scale cotton manufacturing. Under grueling, overworked conditions, Kiyu's headscarf accidentally got caught in a massive cotton gin. Her frail body couldn't break free, and she was violently dragged into the machine. The sharp mechanisms instantly crushed her, blending her flesh and blood into the cotton. The greedy corporation covered up her death, using the blood-stained cotton to manufacture profitable jeans. Deeply moved by the story, Chloe vows to get justice for Kiyu on the sole condition that the jeans stop killing people. Since Kiyu wasn't an evil person in life, the jeans readily nod in agreement. But just then, chaos erupts. The store manager bursts in, blasting a fire extinguisher everywhere. Blinded by greed, he refuses to let anyone jeopardize the company's profits. To bury the truth, he ruthlessly murders the Indian girl on the spot. But just as he turns his weapon on Chloe, countless pairs of jeans across the clothing racks suddenly come to life. Before the manager can comprehend the danger, an army of jeans completely surround him. Flying through the air and swarming him all at once, the jeans rip and shred him into literal dust in a matter of seconds. Having survived the nightmare, Chloe softly begs the jeans not to slaughter any more innocent people, but by now, the jeans are entirely consumed by vengeance and deaf to any pleas. As the pre-sale hour arrives, a massive ocean of eager shoppers gathers outside the store. Seeing the impending danger, Chloe tries desperately to block the main doors. However, within moments, she is violently trampled to the ground by the rushing crowd. The frantic shoppers surge inside, completely unaware that the welcome awaiting them is nothing short of a mass slaughter.